Raz's Retro here, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Well, the Mega Buster Mega Points Challenge that came to us from Spirit Umbris has come to a close. Big shout out to him for coming up with that challenge, and big shout out to him for finishing first. Another big shout out to TGS for finishing second, and of course, Retro Gamer Knee for finishing third, and everybody that took part. Big shout out once again to Elite Older Gamer for winning the Shan Raza Cup Season 2. As you guys know, Season 2 has come to a close. It has finished. Big shout out to Spare Umbers for finishing second, and Saber Duel Gaming for finishing third, and everybody that took part. Big shout out and love to you. Today's video is going to be a review, recap, reflection, whatever you want to call it. But it's not going to be me. It's going to be other tubers, about 7 or 8, that decided to share their thoughts about the Shan Raza Cup. So without any further ado, we're going to listen to what they say. But before I send it off to them, I will just let you know that I will be doing my own video about my own reflection, recap. But today, it's not about me. It's about the great tubers that have taken part. So let's hear what some of them have to say.
Right, Raz's Shan Raza Cup Season 2, been absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to talk about Season 2 very, very shortly, but just to let you know my overall thoughts about the Shan Raza Cup. Just what an awesome thing it is, the way Raza's honoured his brother Shan with it. I mentioned it before in videos before. Incredible thing. And not only that, that is just nice enough, but the way it's brought in people into a community. I've got people playing games and made people aware of great games from, you know, now and back in the day and beyond. He's incredible. And it says a lot about Raza and just what an incredible guy he is. And it's all friendly competition. Really, everyone's just kind of, you know, egging each other on just to do better. And like what I've been impressed with as well is the way that kind of Raza has kind of like brought people in from the community to come up with their own challenges. I've done one myself, did the Wrestfest challenge for Season 2. Unbelievable, brilliant. But very special to me, the Raza Shan Raza Cup, sorry, because that's kind of what kind of catalysed me to kind of get in front of the camera as well. It's all part of that journey that I've been on to kind of make my channel what it is now, so can't thank them enough. But yes, Season 2, oh my days, so many great games, so many great kind of you know, people who put challenges forward. But for me, the real highlight of Season 2 would obviously having my own challenge, WrestleFest, which is a brilliant game. If you haven't played WrestleFest, go and check it out. It's awesome. But real highlight for me, and I keep going on about it, I hope I don't bore you to death, but it's just the, you know, with that WrestleFest challenge, it was the emergence of the EOG, or No Camp Dad, as we might remember him back in the day, the Elite Older Gamer. Unbelievable. The way he's just come in, so he's playing, you know, getting involved with the challenges, really participating well, and his channel and his presence has just grown, and he's really showcased his skills in terms of his game playing skills, and as well as just the quality of his channel that he's got there. So please check out the Elite Older Gamer and subscribe if not. But I've enjoyed literally everything about Season 2, and also as well the prize that Raza gave to EOG at the end, the trophy and an Xbox game, a comic I think it was. Unbelievable generosity. You don't often see many YouTubers, even those with like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of subscribers, doing that for the community. So big him up, big up the Raza. Very special. Can't thank him enough, and I look forward to every single challenge when it comes up, because all the time the games are great, and I've never had one challenge in Season 1 and 2 that I haven't enjoyed taking part in. So respect to everybody who takes part in these challenges, and the biggest respect will be to Raza for putting on this cup. And as well, I don't think he gets enough props for inspiring people, myself included, to put on challenges. Because it is a bit of work tracking out scores and things like that, and sharing videos and keeping track of top of things and communicating with people. And Raza just started it all off. He was a pioneer in my books for that. Well, I know it's been done before, but certainly in the community they've got the moment, he was kind of the first prominent one to do it, and that's what inspired me to do challenges. So yeah, thanks.
Hello there, this is Saber from Saber Duel Gaming, and my good friend Raza is Retro, asked me to do a little video on what the Shan Raza Cup means to me. Well, the Shan Raza Cup, for those that do not know, is a series of gaming challenges that Raza is Retro, along with many other people who take part in this, put forward, and then everyone else has a crack at those challenges. And we all compete against each other, but we're also competing with each other. We're all having fun, and that's what this thing means to me. This is fun. It's an opportunity to go back to games that maybe you haven't played for years, maybe playing games that you've never played before, and a little bit of showing off just how much you love, you enjoy, and perhaps how good you are at some games. And there's no shame in that. I have enjoyed the Shan Raza Cup, and I think it's a really important thing for Raza and for his channel. I do think every YouTube channel should have its own tentpole events, in the same way the NFL has the Super Bowl, WWE has WrestleMania, Saber Duel Gaming has YouTube Mania, and a number of other little events that I like to put out there. Raza is Retro has the Shan Raza Cup. And the fact that this challenge is named after his brother, rest in peace, my friend, I think that gives it extra meaning. It goes to show that Raza is a stand-up guy and that his love for retro video games means something more than just a bit of fun, just a bit of gaming. This is a fantastic event. It has been a pleasure to take part in Season 2 and certainly improve my standing over Season 1. And I'd like to think that I will be able to take part in Season 3 as well. I will shout out a couple of particular games I enjoyed playing for this one. Killer Instinct on the SNES was an automatic standout. I absolutely loved that game. Unfortunately for me and Raza got to do another series of videos playing that game as well. I also loved going back to playing this little doozy, Blades of Steel. As you can see, some of the video footage from my challenges is better than others. That's because some games I was able to record directly, others I had to put the camera facing a TV screen, which does affect the lighting a little bit. But it doesn't really matter. The important part of this is getting to play some of those games that I've always enjoyed. Sometimes they're games that I haven't played for a while. Maybe I needed that excuse to go back and play them again. Maybe I just needed the motivation to dig that game back out. Either way, it's been so much fun to take part, and I am going to say again, a very big thank you to Raza for including me in this, and I want to give a thank you as well to everyone else who took part. There's too many people for me to mention, but a lot of you guys and girls out there suggested games and challenges, so thank you all, and take the high ground.
Hello everyone, it's EOG, and I'm back on Raza's channel again. No, I've got a few minutes just to talk about the Shan Raza Cup, what it's meant to me. Forget about being Season 2 champ, that's a nice bonus, but how I came into it, lowlights, highlights. There's not really any lowlights, but I'll come on to that. Yeah, so for those who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, so apologies if I'm repeating myself, but I started my channel a couple of years ago, and at the start I was just playing predominantly Fortnite with my son, the elite younger gamer. Yeah! Anyway, it was just a load of posting random stuff. Oh, by the way, I never got good at Fortnite. Never. I got slapped. So if you ever think I'll pick up any game and win, no. I never picked that game up and got good at it. Anyway, I was just randomly posting stuff, enjoying playing with my son, and then eventually he grew out of Fortnite as well, and he was like, it's not cool playing with your dad anymore. So then I just started playing my own stuff. Stuff that I used to like as a kid, like in the background. WrestleFest is one of my favourite games ever. So I just posted some stuff on WrestleFest, and then Subliminal VCR reached out and went, there's a challenge open right now in something called the Shan Raza Cup. You should enter it. And I didn't know this community existed, not only this cup, but all of you guys. I didn't know there was retro gaming communities. I was very low on knowledge of everything. And then from then on, I entered that. And because I loved the game so much, it just fell so organically to me to do what I did. And then had an amazing performance in that. I was always good at that game. I played it too much as a kid. And then the next one was Golden Axe. And then I will do more of a breakdown on my channel because we ain't got much time. But yeah, I just went on from there. So they've all been highlights. The only one was a low light that became a low highlight. Flicky. I'm joking, Blonde, right? Flicky was challenging. I've never played it ever. And then I went into sort of kind of my first skit of taking the game and throwing it in the field. It was all just entertainment, but I'd never done this kind of stuff. I came back and smashed the game, to be honest with you. But anyway, and then yeah, just learning about the community, learning about why Raza, you know, has it in place and stuff like that, and what it means to him is, you know, an amazing thing to do for him and his family. And also, let's be real, it's led on to me. I put down the Shan Raza Cup leading on to winning like YouTuber of the month, as it was back then, going on to YouTuber of the year in the YouTuber of the month series. I would have never found you guys, or you probably found me, if I didn't find the Shan Raza Cup. That's why it is such high importance to me. And I'll have my own video, if you're interested, soon on a proper breakdown of the Shan Raza Cup season 2. But yeah, it's immense, and it's opened my door, you know, into challenge videos. So I do a number of challenges that I can pick up and have the time to do, and I've just loved it from start to finish, and meeting some amazing people out there as well. No, I ain't got time. That's my alarm to go. But genuinely, thank you so much for all the support. Raza, thank you for what you do running this. It's amazing. It really does bring community together. It really does, you know, harness a feel good of people know they're not there to win, they're there to take part. And you're very clear with that narrative, which helps support it. And, you know, I've kind of come into that as well. So at the start, I will hold my hands up and say, I just thought you just played to win, and I was very competitive. You've seen me drop out of challenges some months. You've seen me, you know, be low key on others at points, because I've learned about the importance of community spirit is what holds this Shan Raza Cup together. And I'm more focused on that these days than I am trying to win any round. That is it. Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Thank you, Raza, for what you do. EOG signing off. Take care.
Hello, Internet. It is John Bundy. And thank you, Raza, for that wonderful, hugely, massively kind introduction. And yes, it really is that big. So, Raza asked me to come on here and talk a bit about, you know, the fact that I've taken part in every single one of the Shan and Raza challenges. Might be a better way to phrase that. Anyway, so, good whiskey. So, how do I start talking about it? Well, I think let's start at the very beginning. What most people won't know or realise or gone back to check is that I began my channel to do challenges. My very first video is doing the Christmas pick your own game on the Master System challenge for Ollie, aka 8-Bit Boy UK, who was doing the Master System challenge back in, like, was this 2023, 2022, something like that. Because I've been told by another YouTuber, a chap called Feed Me Chicken, you know, I've been commenting on his videos and say, you should get involved, and then, you know, he pointed me towards Ollie because I'd be talking about, like, you know, my history with the Master System. I have a lot of nostalgia for that. That was like the first proper games console we had in the house. And then at Christmas time, he did a, like, pick a game, and then so I decided to play a game that's Asterix and Obelix, the Secret Mission. I think that was the one. And then it snowballed from there. And then after Ollie stopped doing the Masters Challenge, so they started doing the Mega Drive challenges under the Retro Martin's channel, the Retro Martin. I haven't drunk any of this yet, by the way, and yet I'm already struggling with my sentences. Anyway, and then Raza, before he made his even before he made his very first video, he'd been commenting on people's, you know, videos, including my own. And so that, and I think even I said he should start making his own, like, content. And then he did. He started the Shan and Raza, like, challenges to, like, win the cup. and doing it as seasons, but it's in honor of his sadly departed brother, who, if you watch Raza's channel, you will know how much love he and his family have for his brother. And all this is done in his memory, so it's quite an honour for me to take part. And so yeah, there was no doubt I would take part, and thanks to, like, even if I don't own the game or it's not on the system that I have the console for, because luckily they've all been things that could be easily emulated. I mean, if it's on the Mega Drive, I play on the Mega Drive. If it's on the Game Boy, I play it on the Game Boy, and so forth and so forth. But there have been ones that are like, you know, the arcade games. You know, I've had to play on the PC via MAME, so it's if it gets like, oh, this is a PS4 exclusive, then we might struggle a bit. But I think Raza deliberately tries to keep it, the challenges, so that anyone can take part, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I mean, I have yet to win the cup, and I don't think I've ever come top 5, but you know, there's always season 3. So yeah, and if you've watched Raza's videos but haven't taken part, you don't need to record your attempt. You can just record the score and submit it, you know. Just get in touch with Raza by some method and you'll be put on the scoreboard. And you know, it's fun. It's a community challenge way for us to like chat with each other and like give each other tips. So I honestly, give it a try, you know, and I think you have a fantastic time. So let's try a little bit of this. Nice and peaty. But anyway, back to you, Raza.
Retro Gamer Knee here. Alright, I'm doing this for Raza's Retro. He wanted to know some experiences I've had with Shan Raza Cup challenges. It's been great. I mean, I like doing them. I've made a lot of good YouTuber friends, different gamers from all around the globe. I mean, a lot of fun interacting with them on these challenges, see what everyone comes up with. I'm really into the One Life challenges myself, because I feel like I can just play it go and just try to beat the game on that one life, see if I can do it or not. I mean, that's always been fun. But that what was it, Ryu light punches and light kicks challenge, that was a good one too. Just, I have to get my fingers adjusted when I do a challenge like that so I don't hit the wrong button, because I'll start maddeningly hitting buttons, you know. But yeah, it's a good idea. This whole Shan Raza Cup, it's great. Every month we have a different challenge. Everyone engages in it and everyone gets together, you know, playing and then talking about the game afterwards and how they did. It's about all I can really say about it. I mean, I think it's good people from all around the world can get together like this now and get to know each other on YouTube and do that. Sometimes we go over to Discord and we'll interact there too. You know, little conversations there, little round tables there, but, you know, I met a lot of good people. I mean, I'm not going to name anyone because it just take me too long to name everyone that, you know, it's just great to be on there. You're all great. Anyone that's watching this, you know who you are, and I watch you all the time. So if I miss something, it's because I just missed it, the notification or something. Things got busy, but, you know, that's it. Shan Raza Cup, let's keep it going. Good stuff. Well, thanks for watching.
What does the Shan Raza Cup mean to me? A few things, actually. So I haven't done every challenge that's been around. I don't think I knew Raza like when he first started, but I've done quite a few. Not very well, but they're always fun to do. So I've got to say, firstly, that it's an incredible testament to the character of Raza, to his character. The fact that he's dedicated this whole thing to his brother Shan, late brother Shan. And the beautiful thing about it is that it brings everyone together. Like, it's a community challenge sort of thing, you know. So people that may not have ever played these particular games, the month challenge, or played the games but never, you know, sort of pushed themselves in different ways, like, you know, high scores and things like that. Secondly, and kind of on the same level, is the way that we can meet new people through this. So it's competitive, but I've met a few people just in the comments, and then looked at their channel, and then seen how cool they were and subscribed to them, and yeah, it's a great kind of breeding ground for that as well. But personally, as I was saying before, with the challenges, it's just cool to kind of go out of your comfort zone a bit and try to play games in a way that you normally wouldn't, or games that you just haven't actually played before. There's been a lot of those on the Shan Raza Cup. So personally, yeah, I like it when I see a game in the monthly challenge that I haven't played before. That's probably most exciting to me. And finally, one thing that's kind of unique, I feel, to me, is that the Shan Raza Cup was the first time I really sort of played around with, apart from the streams, like OBS. OBS is what I film a lot of my stuff on. And I'll put up what I'm talking about here. But with that layout, with the cup and the Shan Raza thing and all of that. Where beforehand, I was usually just doing gameplay and talking over it, and that's it. But with the Shan Raza Cup, that was the first time I sort of did that, and I kind of got a template for it. And yeah, so I attribute that this competition for also kind of helping me creatively, in a way, especially with the OBS setup. So yeah, no, all in all, it's a fantastic initiative. Raza is one of the most down-to-earth and just generous people in the community, bar none. And yeah, if you haven't played any of the games or done any of the challenges, the monthly challenges that come out every month, then I highly recommend you do. Thank you, Raza, for having me.
Hello everyone, Glenn from Galloway Gaming here, and today's video is just a quick one for Raza. He's doing like multiple people that took part in the Raza challenges, and he's been asking forward to say a few words about the challenge. Now, basically, I think the challenges are brilliant. I'm not very good on them this year. As you can see, I am now 11th, joint 11th with Richard Tappington and Nerd Dad David. The challenges this year are just being crap on the games, but excellent. It just brings a community together. It's absolutely excellent. Basically, Raza does this in memory of his brother. He does his channel in memory of his brother. And basically, season 2 now, I didn't do too well on season 1 either, but even worse this season. Next up is, I've had to write it down because it's got some big title. It's Hit the Mega Buster for Mega Points, and that is on Mega Man, chosen by Spare Umbras. Now, I think it's been brilliant that Raza this year has been letting people select something, putting like a choice forward. It's like the last one, I was even crap on that one. I only got to the second character, and that was from Elite Older Gamer, and that was Light Punch and Light Kick only on Street Fighter with Ryu. Now, I've never been good on Street Fighter 2 anyway, so using Light Punch and Light Kick, if you see me, I think you know what I'm on about. But yeah, keep it going, Raza. It's been absolutely brilliant. The challenges have been brilliant. I preferred last year because I finished higher up, but it's just got to be shite. But excellent. Keep it up. Memory of your brother, Shan. Excellent. Keeping his memory alive and bringing a big, massive community together. So, bottoms up, Raza. I'm going to have this one for you and never for your brother. Until next time, keep the challenges coming, and bye for now.
Hello everyone, this is Farmbress, and today I will talk about the Shan Raza Cup and what it means to me. I still remember the first challenge that I tried. It was Super Mario World, where you have to do the first stage fastest as you can. At first I thought, hey, that's a fun idea, let's try that. But beside the challenge and everything, I find something greater by joining up the competition. I find a community, a ton of friends that I'm so happy to interact with and to to exchange all our thoughts, and we have a ton of fun together. And I will never regret that choice, and I will be happy to continue to do the competition Even if I cannot beat a little older gamer, I will try. But that's not my goal anyway. My goal is just to continue to have fun and to try my best at every challenge that will come my way. And I hope you all will continue to enjoy it with me. And so, thanks a lot, Raza. And don't forget to subscribe to the legend that is Raza is Retro. Spare out. Take care, everyone.